This playthrough is rated T for teen. In a mine, in a mine, in a mine, in a mine, where a million diamonds shine. Please don't sue me, Disney. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. In the last episode, we started Chapter 2, went through I think it was the Wind Wall or whatever, and fought gnolls, yetis, and apparently those are ogres. I thought those were trolls, but apparently according to the game, bestiary, they're supposed to be ogres that were the ones that could club you and throw rocks at you. So I thought they were trolls, but just from the look of them. But what do I know, right? I thought all ogres were green. Anyway, let's now that we're in the mining area, now we can go to our next step. But before we do that, let's look at our equipment again and see what options we have.
Never will you see such fine
I think
steel as you will in this shop.
it is a bit pricey, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with Elven Scale Mail 2, because that'll reduce my weight distribution by a whole lot. Yeah, it's a bit costly, when I could be saving it for
Swords, axes,
chainmail
hammers.
or
We
scale
have more
mail or
than
something like
weapons
that. But
for
it's
everyone.
just the weight. I just can't
If you
afford
feel the
to
need
have all that
part
weight
with
on
your gold, you've come to the
Adriana
right
or whatever
place,
all the
traveler.
time. So that's going to hurt me in the early game
How can I
because
help you?
this would be a really good chance to get a weapon as
Are
well.
you looking for anything
um,
in particular?
I think in the long run I'm gonna do despite the mithril scimitar being a better
Never
overall
will you see
damage
such
because
fine
it's more
steel
evened
as you
out.
will in
I
this
think the
shop.
mithril dagger. I've been getting pretty good lucky on crits, so I think I'll definitely work towards the
Swords,
mithril dagger
axes,
over the course of the
hammers.
game,
We have more
and
than enough
then
weapons
the
for
masterwork
everyone.
short bow eventually, because
If you feel the need
the
to
archery
part
will
with your
definitely help,
gold,
and I'll definitely
you've
have to
come the
also buy
right
a few
place, traveler.
rounds. I'll probably buy like 100
How can
or
I
100
help you?
arrows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should cover me for quite a while. All right, let's go ahead
Are
and
you
buy
looking
that.
for anything in particular?
Yeah, the only sad thing about the Elven Scale Mail is
Never
it's
will
only
you
going to
see
give me
such
like,
fine steel as
was
you
it
will
2
in
more
this shop.
points or whatever? But the weight is just going to help, just
Swords,
without having to
axes,
miss out on
hammers.
equipment
We
and
have
stuff like that
more than
later
enough
on. So
weapons for everyone.
let's go and buy that and sell
If you
our
feel the
that
need
armor
to
as
part
well.
With your gold, you've come to the right place, traveler.
Okay, and then unfortunately we are just a little behind on purchasing. Looks like he's got a nice assortment of other items as well: ring of protections,
How
intelligence,
can I help you?
dexterity, and stuff like that. So that'll
Are
help.
you
We'll
looking
have to
for
look into
anything in
maybe
particular?
the ring of protection. We'll see, but I'll
Never
wait and
will
see what
you
the
see
game
such
drops on me
fine
first
steel
before I
as you
start
will
doing
in
stuff
this
like
shop.
that, though. But yeah, I'll definitely
Swords,
next
axes,
area work up
hammers.
towards
We
the
have more than
dagger,
enough weapons for
and it's lighter
everyone.
too, so that'll help
If you
out.
feel the need to part with
Okay.
your gold, you've come to the
Whoops. Forgot what happens when you take off for clothes. Oh, scandalous. Oh, and I like the look of the Elven Scale Mail, too. Makes it look like an old-fashioned knight, almost. Okay. Yeah, so close to that dagger, too. That's why I wanted to hoard all that money, so... Alright, let's take a look around, see if there's anything, anyone to talk to. Nope, okay, don't talk to you. Yeah, we don't have a map, so we have to talk to someone to get that map. Wait, aren't you an elf? I mean, don't you have a natural, inclination towards... Vorst?
Who are you? Tell me what you've been doing here, or my hammer will be the one asking next.
Talk about being hospitable. Did you say that to all the young elven lasses that go through here? I'm from Baldur's Gate. I came here to investigate disturbances in the region.
You don't have the look of the Dark Elves about you. My name be Torgir of Brungor's clan. You've come at an ill time, traveler.
I'm not a dark elf. I'm a sun-bathed elf.
This camp is all that remains of our clan. We were forced to fall back when a patrol of dark elves invaded our mines. Scores of us fell beneath their poison blades, and they knew when and how to strike us. We were forced to collapse all exit tunnels, save one, and regroup here on the surface. Now only a handful of us remain. Turn back from here, traveler. The mines are closed and there's nothing for you here.
I thought they were called drow or dro or whatever, but I guess maybe it depends on what region you're from. If they're called drow or dro or dark elves, so either way. So, oh, he said What's the problem here was the question before you started this tirade. I came here to seek the source of troubles that have been plaguing Baldur's Gate recently. Perhaps these troubles, the attack of these dark elves, is linked?
I won't ask for your help, traveler. But if you could help us drive those shadow-cloaked demons back into the depths, we'd welcome the extra blade.
Dang straight. You always need an extra blade, especially in my back. Look at that dwarf there in the corner moving very slowly as he turns because all the frame rate's gone to the conversation and not to the back. I don't know if you guys can tell, like in the back right corner, there's a dwarf that's supposed to be moving, but he's slowed down because I guess the way the conversation tracks work. It's very interesting. I'll help you. How do I enter the mines?
Getting back into the mines is the second of our troubles. Our leader Colgrim took the key for the mine entrance with him when he and 3 of our clan went to climb Burning Eye, that peak in the distance.
Burning Eye, huh? I bet that's Sauron's summer home. Why did they leave the camp?
They seek to light the signal fire atop Burning Eye and summon our brothers from Easting. Trouble is, it's been near a day and a half, and I've seen no signal fire from the top of the peak. I fear they may have been ambushed on the way there. Without the signal fire, we can expect no aid from the nearby towns. And without the key, we cannot even re-enter the mines to try and take it back from the drow.
Oh, they do call it. They do call them drow, just for some reason they called them dark elves earlier, so I guess it's just interchangeable, like my underwear. Can the door to the mines be forced?
The gate to the mines was sealed with our key of Dumathon. No ordinary key. Merely touching it to our gate causes the cracks and spaces of the gate to become solid stone. Not even a battering ram could break the gate now. It keeps us from entering, but at least it keeps the drow trapped in the mines. For now.
For what I know of the Underdark or whatever, there's probably multiple tunnels that'll get them out of there eventually. Maybe not soon, but eventually, depending on how long you want to stay down under there. But Dumathon is one of the... I think it's the Dwarven god of mining. I could be wrong, or maybe it's just the Dwarven god in general. But it's been a while since I've since I've read up on Forgotten Realms lore. I'll go in search of Colgrim and his band and see if I can persuade him to let me use the key to enter the mines.
I wish you luck. And may Clongadid's twin axes bury themselves in your enemies.
That's also another Dwarven god, by the way. Farewell, Torgir. So we gotta go to Burning Eye, so... Well, that doesn't sound ominous at all. What's this? That's probably nothing. It looks like the town is pretty much the mining area, so yeah, we can go to Burning Eye. I don't think there's anything else we can really do here in the mining camp for now.
There are no enemies here.
Unless you hate dwarves, and there are enemies all around us. No. And like the other map, there will eventually be like shortcuts back to the mining town from the hub area. So this is, for those who are unaware, this is the hub area for chapter 2 is the mining camp. So we'll be here for a little while, so okay. Nothing extra, so and let's see, how's our recall potion situation going on? We got 5. Okay, so we're good for now. Alright, let's head to Burning Eye and see if we can get that key to open that door. The key around the dragon! Oh wait, that's a different game. Or a different... Yeah. No, I guess it would be a game, sort of. Uh-oh, we got wolves. They don't like fire. No sirree, Bob. Haha. At least not as bad as the ogres. Alright, yep. Howl, howl, howl. Ooh, nice. Wait, it's just random bits of flesh just pop off of them, so. Alright, start saving. Yep, we're in the... I think Burning Eye, if I remember, has like three sections, if I recall. But we shall go forth. Sally forth. Now, obviously, if you're playing like one of the more combat-y races, If you're playing with the dwarf, getting one of the two-handed weapons would probably be the strongest choice for this area. Jeez. Got a few good crits on me. Holy crap. And if you're playing the archer, obviously get the bow first. I mean, obviously you want to get a one-hand weapon for him when you want to get up close, but yeah. Usually you want to give him his bow first before anything else. You always have to be careful. Just wolves just critting us all willy-nilly, just all over the place. Who knows? Who knows what a wolf will do? The big bad wolf. But be careful.
My power's too weak.
Already starting off using a few potions. I didn't remember the wolves being that punchy, but I guess any enemies punch you when they hit you. Or, well, they're not punching me, but you know what I mean.
My power's too weak.
And I realized we're almost at another level already, despite last time. I mean, we went through that whole area before. It gave us quite a decent amount of experience in fighting everything. So, yeah, one of the more regular areas of the game, weirdly enough, being the woods. Usually expect the D&D game to happen in the woods at some point. Oddly enough, most D&D games usually don't take place in towns. They usually take place out in the wilderness where the adventurers hear some tale of some enemy or creature or treasure and they go after it. Well, depending on what campaign, but usually most campaigns are treasure-centric, depending on your DM, how they want to run the game.
My power's too weak.
Yeah, I don't have as many rejuvenation potions as I like, so I have to hold off on those, using those if I can. Ow! Dick. Or wolf. A little tough figuring out the wolves. Just because of how fast they are. Figuring out their attack pattern and everything. But usually if you pay attention you can notice those type of things. Those few couple smacks, not too bad. Yeah, my mana's going up a little faster and everything. I can't wait till get enough money to get that dagger or something. Then they'll help with more guaranteed damage. Because I still am on a bit of the low end, to tell you the truth. Sheesh. It's like you gotta start moving. Ha! Down boy, down boy! I almost considered, like, if I wasn't playing hard mode, I almost considered like trying to save all my MP for, or not my MP, my level ups towards something crazy like magic ball or lightning ball or something like that. I'm trying to think if I would have been able to afford it by now. The only bad thing is you lose out on a lot of opportunities for other abilities and spells, but that's something you do if you're playing easy mode, not hard mode though. Nope, got to take advantage of your levels when you can. Ah, frick! Good lord! Quit critting me!
My power's too weak.
Oh god, I'm having to run all the way back. Sheesh. Ugh. Just cutting it so close. Yeah, I'm gonna have to resort to arrows for a while. I wasn't, but now that they've resorted me to my lessers, yeah, I'll have to resort to ranged attacks for a while, and then do fire burning hands when they get too close. Not close enough. Oh, crap. Oh, man, come on. The wolves don't move that fast. Ow. I hate when I, like, waste of breath. I keep wanting to say Breath of Fire when it's not Breath of Fire. Although that is a good game. Or at least I like him anyway. But no, it's Burning Hands. I mean, in later D&D games and Pathfinder and other such things, they did eventually make like a Breath of Fire-ish type of spell. I think it's in 5th edition as well. I think it's just called Fire Breath or something like that. But I think there was a trick to it, that combination where if you were a druid, you could make your animal companions breathe fire, and make multiple animal companions breathe fire. Oh, we got gnolls again. Okay. Yeah, well, a little extra money for the pot. I haven't gotten much in the way of drops, so yeah. Quit trying to kick me in the balls. It's not cool. I don't have any. At least not my elf. At least I'm not that I'm aware of anyway. But who knows? Maybe she does. And if she does, it's fine. It's fine, man. Yeah, instead of using your nice weapon, let's just try to keep kicking you. What did you drop earlier? Like a mace? Sell it. What do I need? Like 14, 500 or something like that? Something around that range? So, technically I could probably go back, but I'll wait. Shoot. Yeah, wait till you get close so you don't kick me again and do a ton of damage. That's my... yeah, plenty of... actually, that was my arrow. Oh, yeah, I already used half of them already. Huh, it didn't take us long to go from a nice forest to ice. Well, every good game has an ice area, of course. If you consider this a ice area. Oh, oh, come on, man. It wasn't even on my plane of existence. We're gonna start resorting to this now. I mean, I've got still more arrows to use, but man, when you really think about it, like arrows are like candy. They just kind of start okay, apparently I keep missing. If you attack them and nothing happens, it's assumed my like attack modifier wasn't enough to hit him, you know. Who knew that I was strong enough to knock him back a bit. Even with 9 damage. Yeah, these guys wouldn't be so bad if I had the new weapon, but I just... I'd, almost thinking that maybe... Ah! Yeah, because I didn't want to be attacked by both of them at the same time, so... There we go. Ooh, potion. Yeah, I got most of my potions in the last area, and of course I used all of them because of the ogres and gnolls and everything like that. Yeah, more gnolls. Uh-oh. Actually, I wonder if it's possible to get the AI to stand the fire. Well, apparently not, because I don't think he's getting hurt by that, apparently. You do as a player, but not by much. I mean, it's not like it immediately kills you, but... Uh-oh. I got a good crit on me, too. Or it seemed like a crit because, you know, my HP bar went down like pretty... Oh, he was right there for the death. The death, I say, the death. Oh, man. Always takes one good shot. Alright. Can't destroy those. I don't think we can destroy any of this stuff, really. Ooh. Magic weapon. Just fine Warhammer disruption. Obviously not Not better, but I'll sell it. Let's see here. Another magic weapon. Staff +1. I'm surprised we figure out we're actually getting all these magical weapons and we know that they're magical. Because technically in D&D you have to cast like Detect Magic or have an innate ability to figure out what magic items are, which I guess the game just doesn't want to deal with that rigmarole, so they just automatically tell us when something's magical. It does say the headache of an extra step. In the game, in the D&D itself, it'd be fine doing all that because that's part of the adventure, but this is not that type of thing, so.
My power's too weak.
Okay. I do like the fact that Burning Hands seem to stagger some of the enemies in this game, at least. Not all of them, but... You know, I never did look up. Maybe by the end of the game I will, like, look up what, see if there's any, like, if enemies have actual particular weaknesses to certain abilities, or, like, elements, you know, that they get affected by more than others. Like fire, or ice, or acid, or lightning. Or if that's more of just a flavor thing where you do certain abilities and you base it more off their, Oh, I can't hit them there. Okay, I'll take that. Uh-oh. Dang it. They figured me out. Or at least, apparently they can't hit me from, I think they're trying to. I think the AI is trying to figure out where I am. Like, it knows where I am, but it can't actually reach me. So it was trying to go around or trying to do whatever it could. Doing whatever a winter wolf does. Huh. It makes it look like I should be able to go there, but it stops me. Invisible plot wall. Like I said, it's not plot wall. It's just they just didn't design that area to continue further. Wonder if we can get him to do the same thing. Nope. His pathfinding worked. Oh well. I could probably go back. Technically, if I wanted to, I probably could recall now and go. Oh, sometimes you can hit through the. And of course, the wolves aren't dropping anything, because that makes sense. I mean, it does, because they're wolves, so they wouldn't have gold on them. I mean, if they did, I'd be like, why is a wolf carrying gold? It's not like the raccoons or anything like that. Now, a wolf raccoon would. Oh, yes. Yes, it would. I just like getting them stuck here because it seems to be a better place for, like, messing up their pathfinding. Or at least it seems to mess them up, anyway. Yeah, if I can get them, like, jostled enough, it, yeah, messes them up a bit. Whew. And it gives me time to, you know, when I don't get hit, it gives me time for either my magic or my HP bar to refill. Oops, used an extra arrow. I mean, technically, uh-oh, more Yetis. No, they're not throwing rocks at me for some reason. Yeah, apparently they're not Sasquatch. Well, I mean, when I looked at the bestiary, and I only looked at it for the purposes of, like, areas I've already encountered. But yeah, it calls these guys Yetis, even though in the previous area we weren't in a snow area, because Yeti is supposed to be the snow term of that creature. Although I guess since they're fictional creatures, I guess it doesn't matter what they call them, really. It's all about branding, man. Name and recognition, baby. Ow! Apparently that was considered a obstacle. Trying not to get hit by ice balls of doom. Ice balls of doom! Probably should go back and buy more arrows. And actually, I might have enough money to buy that one new weapon anyway, so... Yeah, I think it's worth going back to do that.
How can I help you?
Yeah, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Oh, the pad gloves. No, don't need that. I might go and sell that amulet. Dexterity,
Are you
maybe.
looking for anything in particular?
Okay, wait. Let's see. Yeah, we do have enough money, but that would leave me not enough to really buy a whole lot of, Oh, wait, no, I don't have enough for that area. Never mind. I was thinking of this. I guess I must have been thinking of the scimitar's cost or whatever, so.
Swords, axes,
Okay, wait, I'm gonna buy.
We have more than
Might as well
enough
buy some
for everyone.
more arrows. Maybe buy one more just this time. Okay. Recall. Oh, of course, you could always use this time to save if you're not near a save point, you could also use your, but there's like one like right back here, so. Actually, usually I don't do that, but I'll go and double save it again just to cover my tracks, just in case. Because who knows what the Burning Eye base has to offer, even though this is more a Freezing Eye, but maybe it's the top of the tower. Maybe it's actually, maybe it's not an actual mountain, maybe it's a peninsula, who knows. Oh, don't want to get hit. Huh. That wasn't a whole lot, but oh well. So, oh, sure. Hate how that has a pretty large range of like being a protection and. Ow! The guy backhanded me and did like a ton of damage. Oh, I hate using all those arrows and not hitting. It's like shooting money, man. I know in most modern games they would make it to where the arrows don't cost anything anymore or are just an infinite resource. I got hit with the frozen status, which basically just slows me down for a hot minute. Yeah, apparently the Burning Hands is like a huge stagger. Oh, another potion of recall. Well, made up for using that, so. Yeah, I basically have 1,000 more. Whoa. Did for like. Yeah, I critted him, but those few hours I missed with him probably don't even make up for that. I gotta be. At least those didn't hit me, so. Of course, I'm probably gonna end up using most of my arrows that I just bought. Ow. I have to run for a bit. Yeah, like it really slows you down if you get hit with the. Whoop.
Power's too weak.
Yeah, it really slows you down if you get hit by that. So that's how they get you. Throw a thing, slows you down, and they hit you with another rock before you can make a get away. The only bad thing is shooting an arrow like right before they die. Like you're not sure if they died yet, and then boom, they die, and you're like, oh, I wasted an arrow. Oh man, these Yotis are everywhere. At least the range stuff works for me too. Ow! Keep Yeah, that backhand, man. Talk about pimp slap. Wow. Oh, and I got some arrows for that. Thank you, game. Appreciate the drop. I almost kind of wish there was a luck-based character that, like a halfling rogue character that you could play as that had a higher chance of like good drops, but he was like the weakest character in the game. So that way, if you're for those of you who want to, you know, would get like really nice money drops, so like all that would make up for his weakness. He could just buy his way to victory. But yeah, there ain't nothing like that. Luckily, they're decently slow, so gives me time to get like a burning hands or a couple of arrow shots on them. Could just run around this area here and slow him down even further. And a potion popped out of his ass. Who knew? Only in D&D, folks, or any modern day RPG looter fantasy game now. There's quite a few of those on the market. At least I've heard anyway. I don't actually play those types of games. I've always spent enough of my time doing these things. Can't really do that with those time wasters. Ow! Hit the edge again. Now it's like we've hit a section number 2 because we've got a. Oh my god! I keep hitting that like corner part, which blocks off my arrows when I hit them, or tries to anyway. Can't have a. I wonder if that did damage there or not. I don't know. Ah. Oh my god. At least that attack didn't hurt me too badly. Use a couple of arrows I didn't want to. Man, how am I missing with a bright, or basically a sniper scope, like a sniper beam, pointing me where I need to shoot, and I still miss sometimes. Ooh, a Masterwork Warhammer. What does that sell for? Yeah, an okay amount. Man, not getting much in the way of money drops, but this chapter's just getting started, so we got plenty of time to get that money, and it just helps if you saved some of that money from previous. Now we got a cave there, and then what's the other option? Actually, that's my arrow situation. Probably, yeah, almost down, almost empty. I was just seeing if there was anything tucked in the corners. I didn't think so, but I thought I'd check anyway. Oh, that's the summit. So, let's go in the cave first before we do the summit. I mean, the summit's where we're supposed to go, but... Let's see what's hidden in the cave here. Uh-oh. I didn't expect wolves. I don't know what I expected, frankly, to tell you the truth, but... Uh-oh. All the what? Are you kidding me? He got a good crit on me? Ah, screw you, game. Ah, man, this is what you get for playing hard mode. Man, that peeved me off. All right, I'll see you back when I get back here again. Ugh, stupid wolf. All right, we're back again, and this time it's, you know, it's ×2 against these creatures, hopefully. But these wolves are actually pretty heinous. For whatever reason, they've got really good to hit, like modifiers or something. It's crazy. Only had that really good weapon, but oh well. Okay, now that I've only got one, they're a little bit more manageable. Unless I somehow, yay, we level up. Woo! All right, I knew we were pretty close, but all right. So probably good, but basically what I'm doing here is basically I want to even out all my stats. So when I get when I start getting more better magical items, like, you know, the +1s to stats or whatever. I mean, technically right now there are a lot of +1s, but we're going to eventually get to +2 stats, so I want to, and it's every even level that gets you something. So the two I'd be either strong, well, at this point, it would either be strength because we're attacking a lot, or charisma because we're at an odd stat. So if we do that, put to 16, we'll get 15% to sell, which will help with, like, you know, get all the items I want. Plus, since I'm playing hard mode, I'll be spending more money on like arrows and potions and stuff like that. So despite most people leaving that stat alone, for me this is going to help me in the long run. So, and now at this level I can finally get, like, ooh, well, the classic spell of D&D, Fireball, which is usually overpowered in any game because it's Fireball, you know. Yeah, it does 10 to 25 damage, and hits a range of enemies. So this would be a really good spell, especially if we want to fight in here. That's a tough one. I kind of wanted to keep intestinal fortitude and mana regeneration. Oh, but I really want to have Fireball in my retinue at this point, even though damage-wise, well, the thing is, it does it to group enemies, which really helps. But if you hit it by itself, it's not as useful. It's mainly more useful if you hit it with a group of people every time you cast it. So it's almost better to do, you know, Burning Hands if you're just fighting like one dude, as opposed to Fireball, because Fireball costs more than Burning Hands initially to do. So that's a tough choice on this one. I think I'm going to do, because the next level will have, nine points. It'd still only be enough to buy like one little, oh, I guess we could always do willpower, save it or whatever. Yeah, that's a tough one. I could always hold on to it. Next level, get like a lightning bolt, or no, I guess lightning bolt's the one. Yeah, streaks from the caster towards targets, which this is a really good ability as well. Oh, and Snowblind is another good ability where, well, I mean, we can't afford it, but it's basically cold damage instead of fire damage. It's the same thing. And it starts out more powerful, but that's because it takes a while to get to it, so. Although, really, it's not as useful here because everything's like, you know, ice-y type of stuff, so. Yeah, really. Off screen, I decided I wanted to do this, but it's always like, no, let's go with what the plan was to max out these, you know, and then get my other cool abilities. So we'll just have to go forward. Now, if I remember correctly about this area, yeah, it's a wolf's den, if I recall. Oh, quit getting the good hits on me. Oh, I guess I didn't show off what the, yeah, see my charisma now being at 16, I now get 15% to buy and sell stuff, which it'll stack up eventually. I probably should have done it first, but I felt like in my constitution evened out was a better in the early game anyway. Yeah, it'll help me get some of that other equipment later, and obviously since I'll be buying at this, obviously because of it, hard mode, I'll probably end up buying more potions and arrows because of the ranged weaponry. A couple of them hit me. Or a couple of them saw me, so. Ah. I mean, I have the potions. I'm just, you know. Let's see if we can. I'll have to use one. Well, I guess I didn't have to, but these guys have gotten so lucky with, like, hitting me. It's ridiculous. Maybe I should use. Yeah, see, they keep getting like lucky shots on me. It's man, it's kind of almost BS how like, and it's because they're quick too, so they can keep like, you know, they can get multiple hits like within seconds, you know, of each other. I think there was a slight delay there on it hitting my shield. And you can see the HP going up a lot faster now that we're at 300%. So. Oh, come on. Running around my arrows. Suck it, wolf. Okay. Yeah, if I remember, there's like a lot of wolves in this place, so I want to... Oh, crap. That's fine. As long as it's one and not like 20 of them, I'll be fine. Hopefully. Although I did die to the wolf, so... You know, earlier, so... Oops, I didn't mean to cast multiple magic missiles at once. Let's see. Yeah, whatever's okay. Apparently they keep pulling you know, wolves from like hidden places, like back in the corner of the cave. At least it's not. Yeah, I wonder if we'll run across like a scientist, an astronaut, dead twins. What were the other characters from that one game, The Cave? I haven't played that game in so long. I don't even think anyone watched that playthrough, if I remember. Oh, ow! All the arrows, of course, missed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Crap. Oh! Shoot. I'm surprised I didn't take as much damage as I did, frankly, to tell you the truth. Oh. I do have enough magic. I might be able to do a couple of cheap magic missile. Oh, of course, he's not close enough, so it didn't target on him. Yeah, if you're not, like, it's not like arrows where you can kind of hit someone off screen. If you're too far away, the magic missiles won't target anyone, so you have to be pretty careful about that. I was about to say, maybe we might be able to trick out his pathfinding a bit by making him run around us. Yeah, who knew like a simple wolf cave would take forever because, you know, because of how dangerous the wolves are on hard mode. I got a good crit off on him. Ha. Yeah. He bit me in the butt. He bit me in the behind. Behind he did. All right. Oh, come on. Whew. Okay. I think there was like 1 or 2 more rules here, I think. Or not? Did I finish them all off? Okay. Healing potion? Healing potion? Yeah, I don't think... it almost seemed like it wasn't worth it, but I did get experience for killing all of them, so I guess there's that. So, yeah, healing potion. And I did gain that level, so... How's my money situation coming? With that, I think that with that 5%, I'm trying to think, it was... It'd be 100... It'd be 75... No, not enough. Oh well. Although with selling... Now that I've... oh yeah, I forgot to mention off screen, I got really lucky and got scale boot drop, which is weirdly lighter than the studded leather. Which is odd. You'd think it'd be more, but... I think I remember correctly in D&D, magical items are way less than normal magic. Or you can't get a version of the magical version of it. Oh yeah, we're going to the summit, by the way. You can get a... Or you can get a spell or ability. Well, ah! Dang it! Stupid wolves being the first thing we encounter. I'm almost tempted to go back and save it just because of or at least it's not worth the recall potion really, because I haven't this place hasn't dropped a lot of stuff for me. So yeah, the problem is like it's wolves. If it was like a yeti or anything like that, I could kind of like and he's attacking me from frickin' behind. Oh crap, I got stuck in a... And of course there's a save spot like right there, but I can't access it while we're being attacked, so... At least I separated them, so now I'm not being attacked on all sides. So we got the ice cave. I think we can keep going forward. Might check out the ice cave, and I think we might call it an episode. God, I pulled them all again. I wasn't trying to pull them all. Yeah, keep running around the rosy. Pocket full of posy. Oh, it will let me save it. Huh. Well, I better make it an extra save just to... Well, usually it won't let me save it if I'm in a combat zone, so... Maybe it's just bosses or something like that, so... I've noticed every time you hit them with fire, it tends to make them, like, run for a second, if that makes sense. Yeah, too bad wolves don't drop much. Whew, okay. Let's kill that other one that was around here and then go into the cave. We could go. Let me save it again. Yeah, after dying to that wolf that one time, now I'm paranoid. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and redo that just because all of a sudden you're like, more gnolls. Okay, so we'll let's check out the ice cave before we go forward. I think these are, if I remember correctly, these are the split off areas on this area where you get like little mini areas to explore for like a few extra coinage. Some gold. Gold, healing potions. Nope, nothing. Oh, well, 3 gold, I mean, so. Uh-oh. Well, good thing I saved it. Yeah, I have a bad habit of, like, not... you know, I know that there's explosive crates in this game, but I have a bad habit of just want to immediately attack it. You know, my adventurer's instinct, or my Legend of Zelda Link to the Past, or just any Link game, instincts wants to attack everything, so instead of or smack it, you know, or what was it? Oh, huh! Randomly got arrows that time. Last time we didn't get arrows, so yeah, it's randomization work. Oh, nice chunk of gold. Oh, more gold. Probably finally afford that. If we sell this stuff, I could probably afford that weapon. I mean, technically we could sell our old sword, but I don't want to, you know, because it does ice damage and we're in an ice area, I don't want to risk fighting stuff and getting, like, less, and getting damage reduction on enemies that might be resistant to ice, so. Okay, let's go back to town. Sell the stuff we are sure not going to use. And yeah, you're probably thinking if I was going to use my, I was going to raise my charisma up, why not wait to sell my stuff later? Well, it's because I was already pretty high weight, so it's better just to sell it.
Never will you see such fine steel as you will in this
Yeah,
shop.
no better. Oh, okay, it was just the two items.
Swords, axes, hammers. We have
Okay.
more than enough weapons
with
for
the
everyone.
with the item becoming what it is, it's now dropped to
If you
yeah
feel the
14
need
because
to
it
part
wasn't
with
like
your
15,
gold, you've come to
8
the
or
right
something like
place,
that. I think
traveler.
something around that. Now it's a much better prospect. So I'll
How
look
can
at
I
my
help you?
armor just to kind of check and see what my options are for
Are you
chain
looking
mail
for
and stuff
anything
like
in
that.
particular?
Yeah, it's so minor. It's tough to really
Never will you
warrant
see such
doing
fine
those right
steel
now.
as you will in this shop.
Okay, anyway.
Swords, axes,
Okay, let's
hammers.
go ahead and buy
We
that.
have more
If
than
you're
enough
playing the
weapons for
dwarf
everyone.
character, I'd probably suggest buying the either
If you feel the need
the
to part with your gold, you've
burst
come to the
axe or
right
the great
place, traveler.
sword of speed. I'd probably say the sword of speed because it's
How
fast.
can I
Because
help you?
it actually is a bit quicker. Even though it's a two-handed weapon, it's still a bit faster. Unlike the battle axe, but that's up to you. So,
Are you looking
but
for
anyway,
anything
yeah,
in
we'll
particular?
buy the dagger. So, all right, let's yeah, look at that dinky little thing, but it's still awesome. So it'll just take a while to get used to like what we can do with it. So what will this dagger do? Will we be able to get to the peak with our without getting any frostbite? Find out next time in the next episode of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.